Good morning, students. Welcome to the online class of computer. Today we are going to start chapter number 1, Microsoft Access 2010. Let us take a quick recap what we have learned, what is a database and a database software. So a database is a collection of information which is related to a particular topic like student information, sports detail, library, data, etc. Now here you can see database is a collection of information. What is means a database? A collection of information put together which is related to a particular topic. So a particular topic is given there and the information is collected in that way, like students information. What is the students information? We all know that students information is about name, birth date, address, mobile number, etc. is the information of a student, class, division, subjects, like this. Okay, GR number, different things are, different information are there regarding a students. So this is called students information. The topic is student and the information related to him is the collection of information of him. This is called a database. Sports detail, library data, etc. So these are the types of information which is stored in the database. Examples are a list of students, a daily house expenses. A list of students means there is a list of students, they are categorized and the information data is put inside them and we can collect from that database whenever we want something. Okay. By using a database software you can get easily idea if you want something or you want any particular information regarding that you can get. Daily house expenses. What is daily house expenses? Daily house expenses means daily things are there, okay, in your house. Your parents, friends are making some things, okay. Some means your parents are preparing a household expenses, they are putting a list of all the household activities, okay. So this is called daily house expenses. Now already we have studied what is a database and database software. So database, what is there of stored information regarding a student information, sport details, library, etc. Another example you can see is your class teacher, okay. She is preparing your whole of your information regarding you, birth date, standard, etc. okay, GR number, name, okay, and your mother is preparing the daily expenses. So these are the two activities which you see in your day-to-day life. Now the software programs that allows to store and manipulate data is known as database management software. Database management software means if there is a database is there, for this database you have to manage some require any software, okay. That software is called database management software, okay, because it's manage the data. So Microsoft Access 2001 is such type of software that is called relational database management software. So this is also called relational database software, relational database management software. Microsoft Access allows you to create database and also you to establish relationship among them. So it shows also the relationship among them. According to Access, a database is a collection of different objects like table, forms, query, reports, etc. So four things you can do with the database software: table, forms, query, and reports. Now what is a table? Table is a basic unit of database. You can create other objects of database only if you have created a table. A table is divided into two rows and columns, okay. The columns are known as field of table and rows are known as records of table. So students, you have remember when we have learned in the Excel, right? We have learned in the Word. So what we have learned of, we are recording the field name, the student ID, its cost changing and changing, okay. If you want to send the mail merge, okay, that I have taught you in the earlier, so you have a little idea of that, okay. So like that here in the table also same thing applies, field and records. Field means different types of field must be there, student ID, student number, student address, so like this whole information there, and records will be there, that name, address, okay, that will be in different records. So columns is the fields and rows are records, okay. All of you know rows, okay, and columns, all of you are familiar with this. Forms and queries. A form is used to enter data in a table, colorful and a graphical way, for makes the data entry more easy and interesting. Okay students, the form, when you are seeing a form, it is a very good. Okay, you can see colorful forms are there. In that different blanks are there. You can write your name, address, age. So different things are there. Some forms are very colorful, some are simple form. You are filling forms in schools also, in a competitive exam also, online also. Okay, so these are the different forms, but it is creating using Microsoft Access. Okay, so colorful forms are creating using Microsoft Access 2010. Okay, so this is a form. Query. A query is a question asked to the data stored in a table. Query can be used to get desired information from different tables. While creating query, you should provide some criteria and it will display those records which satisfy the given criteria. Now, what is a query? Query is a question asked to the data. For example, if you want to learn, if I want some information from the database, for example, a student who has secured 30 marks or 100 marks in an exam. Okay, so I can fetch the information from the database fast. Okay, by giving the condition. So here you can remember of Excel. Okay, Excel, what we have learnt, we have given the condition, if else condition. Okay, if it satisfies that condition, then it is true, otherwise it is false. Okay, so here it is like this only. While creating query, you should provide some criteria, that is condition, and it will display those records which satisfy the criteria. Means the criteria is given and the information is displayed. Okay, so example of if else condition is there, then true or false condition is there, yes no conditions are there. All of you are familiar, right? We have learned in the last year regarding this all. Report. A report is an output process of database. Using report, you can print your data in an organized and attractive way. Report can be prepared from one or more tables. You need to have a printer installed on your computer in order to print your reports. Now, what is a report? A report is an output process of a database. Okay, it is an output process. Using report, you can print your data in an organized and attractive way. You can put in an attractive way. Reports can be prepared from one table to another. Okay, report, simple it is there. It is just output process. All of you know reports are coming. Blood report is coming. Different Excel reports are coming. Okay, you are familiar with this in your day to day life. You have seen many report. Now many reports are coming. Even corona report is also coming. So these are the reports which are prepared from the computer. Creating Excel database. Okay, you all of you know how to create, how to start this. Start button, all programs, Microsoft Office, then Microsoft Access 2010. Like this, when you have to collect on the blank backstage view, and you have to create click on. So when you are opening this, you will see a backstage view like this. Okay, on your book, and a blank database will open. You have to click here, then here. Okay, then click on create. When you click in create here, first you have to write a file name and you have to click on the create option. As well as you click this option, you will see this picture. Okay, of this. This is a shutter bar. You will see ID field is there, navigation bar is there, view button is there, close button, ribbon button. Okay, these all are the fields here you can see. Now here see access require. What is the default name of this file is database 1, and what is the extension .accdb. Okay, this is the extension of the file. Now parts of access screen are navigation pane, document tab, status bar, field name, data type, memo, number, date and time, currency, auto number, yes no, only object, hyperlink. Now what is navigation bar? Let us see in detail. The different parts of access. Okay, here you can see title bar, quick access toolbar, control button, reveal and contextual tabs are seen. Okay, like Excel and Word. Okay, now see navigation pane. Navigation pane is on the left of the screen. It can be easily access all the database objects of table, forms, queries and reports and display. You can open, then just double clicking on it you may open or hide the navigation pane by clicking on the shutter button. So, students, you can see here, in this you can see here, this is a navigation bar. Okay, shutter bar is there, you can make the changes. Here it is, a point is there, you can close and open it, okay, using this. Okay, shutter is there, you can close and open it. Okay, so you can see the navigation pane here. Now, document tab. You can observe the document tab on the right side of the navigation pane. Document pane shows the database objects as different tabs. You can choose any tabs on the clicking on the close button on the right side. The bottom of the document tab shows the navigation bar and is used to move around the selected objects and used to search the particular values from the selected object. So, students, you can see here in the document tab, you can close but using the close, double clicking on the close button. On the right side you can close any table forms, okay, and you can move the selected object from one place to another. Status bar. The status bar is at the top of the screen and shows the different status of the database. Status bar also shows different view buttons on the right side. So, status bar, you can see here status bar, all of you know what is, you are familiar with the status bar. In every software it is there, and it is at the bottom of the screen, and it shows the status of the program. Before creating a table in Access, you should know the meaning and importance of field name, data type and primary key. So, these are the important three factors: field name, data type and primary key, which we are going to learn. Okay. Field name, what is the field name? It is just we have seen in the live class what is about name, address, okay, birth date, result, email, etc. You can put in the common name in the first column. Data types decides what type of data can be entered. Some of the data types are explained here. Now, here you can see here what I will say when we were saying that, okay, the software, right, we have selected number, text, date, time. So, that was the primary key. So, data types where fields are there, different fields are there, that we have seen in the live class. First one was text. In text, alphabet, digit, blank space, etc. you can put anything, okay, you can write anything in this text field, but not more than 255 characters. Next, let us see what is there in detail about these things. Memo, you can see here. Memo, you can write any comments, any views, okay, but it not should be 255 characters. Okay. Okay, sorry, it can be more than 255 characters, but can store 64,000 characters in memo field. So, it generally used for comments. Number type, all should be know that number is there. So, it is used for number, decimal number, negative, positive, you can add that. Okay. It requires age, standard, number of pages, etc. you can write in this field. Then date and time is there. You can select the you can type the date and time there, and you can select the by using drop down also. This we have seen in the live class. Okay. Currency means whether you want to put in dollars, rupees. So, there are sign is there, you can use that, okay, for currency use. Next one is auto number. All are familiar with this auto number. It selects directly the number. Okay, serial number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's called auto number. Okay, you can put roll number, anything. Yes, no condition. We are also familiar with this. If the condition is satisfied, then it shows yes. Otherwise, it shows no, or true or false. So, this all of you know. If the condition is satisfied, then it is true. Otherwise, it is false. Okay. For example, pass fail, which we have studied earlier. If a student got more than 35 marks, then it is represented pass. Otherwise, it is the computer shows the output as fail. OLE objects, object linking and embedding, students' photo, signs, voice, symbols, etc. So, objects can be linked in this data type. Hyperlink, all we are familiar with the links. Okay, hyperlink is a text data type, but it's used to enter website, email address, etc. So, you can create this email ID, you can put there in the, and the hyperlink will be created, and you can, when you click on that hyperlink, it will throw on the page that is connected to that link. Okay. So, this was our lecture on Microsoft Access 2010. So students, practice as much as you can at home of this software. It is a very good software and you will learn more. Okay, if you have any question or any doubt, you can ask in the live class. So that's all today now. Thank you and have a nice day.